Greetings, Divine Being, and thank you so much for coming and sharing this time with me. Welcome to the Angel Oracle channel. And we wanted to share a message today from the Black Moon Astrology and the Moonology Oracle deck regarding this lunar eclipse in the sign of Pisces. This energy is very potent. This is the second eclipse in the month of August. And just as a disclaimer, astrology, transitions, planetary alignment, this is all for information to let you know what is happening on the grander cosmic scale. It is not meant to rule your life. It is meant just for you to have information to see what is happening, what is going on. So today, Spirit wants to let you know some things that you may be feeling or you may be experiencing with this lunar eclipse. This Pisces full moon opposite of the Virgo sun is one extremely grounding, but it's grounding in your own personal energy. This is about spiritual awareness. This is about coming online. Whether you are already tapped in or this is the first time you've ever heard of any of these things, there is information that is becoming available to you. So I just want to see exactly what energies are helping the most at this time, or will you be feeling the most potent with this Pisces full moon. And this, wow, and this deck is upside down. So we have 12th house escape, and that is Pisces energy. Just FYI, 12th house escape, escapism. Next, Mars force. And that also came upside down. I'm going to place it right side up so you can see it. But whenever my cards come upside down, that's just a matter. It just says pay a little extra attention. Now, in the eclipse season, eclipse highlights shadow energy, hidden energy. All right. The full moon is about accumulation, what's coming to a head. So, what areas in your life do you like to escape from? Where do you tend to overthink to the point where you may withdraw or want to shrink back? What parts of your life do you feel that you may romanticize about, right? Not meaning that you're making it spectacular or wonderful, but the situation is so dire, you try to think your way out of it, like you're escaping. It's a mental thing. This is not about physical escape. However, with Mars, the force energy, what are you forcing in your life? Are there certain relationships that you're holding on to longer than they should be held on to? Are there certain things that you are trying so hard to make fit, right? Are you trying to fit the square in the circle hole, right? What is it that you are experiencing in your life currently where you are trying to force, right? What is it that you find yourself forcing yourself to do every single day? What are you at war about, right? Also, this, like I said, it's a little bit more mental. So with this Mars, what are you, again, with the overthinking, but like where you're giving the benefit of the doubt. I want to make sure I'm articulating what they're showing me correctly. It's like someone has shown you time and time again that they really don't value you, but you still try to force the situation. You still try to force the presence, or you still reach out to them. They don't reach out to you, but you continuously reach out to them. Okay, so that's what this full moon lunar eclipse is asking you in the sign of Pisces. What is it that you are forcing yourself to encounter or engage with, or to keep going, where you should have let it go to the point? Or what are some things where you feel you are trying to escape from, right? Pisces, we have the I'm a sun Pisces. Pisces, we have the tendency to daydream a lot or to be caught up in our own world, not really tapped in or tuned into what exactly is happening on, on the outer ranks. Okay. So what are you allowing in your life that really should be gone, that you really need to escape from? Or what do you need to create an escape plan for? There may be things, again, jobs or relationships that you're holding on to that you need to have an escape plan for so you can get out of there. All right. So, advice from your higher self on how to navigate this energy. First card that's coming through. Oh, wow. Look at this synchronicity. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. This is today. Or this is the energy I'm channeling with. Depending on where you are, this may be, you may be seeing this the day I post it or a year from now. But conclusions are within reach. You're about to get really clear, right? See, the lunar eclipse, you have the shadow of the moon that is being I want to say circumference, but that may not be the right word, but it's casting the shadow on to Earth. Okay. But the full moon is so bright, it's so brilliant. There is no hiding the truth. There is no blocking out this light. So conclusions are within reach. Okay. This full moon eclipse, excuse me, is allowing you to get the clarity that you deserve, that you need, that you've been desiring, but it's on you to allow it to be concluded. Take the answer for what it is. Take your feelings for what it is, and don't try to negate it. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node, absolutely. Absolutely. Right? Sometimes it's comfortable to just stay with the devil that you know. But no, it's time to expand. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, the new moon in Pisces is going to be 6 months from now, in the Pisces season. However, this is a time to contemplate and meditate on what you want your life to look like 6 months from now. How do you want your life to look? Do you still want to be playing the escapism game? Or you still want to be trying to force things instead of just being with the flow? That's what Pisces is about. Hence the depiction of the fish, right? Being in the flow, either going upstream or downstream, whichever way the current is going. You can flow, you can adapt, you can mold and fit into the space. However, we are no longer just settling. No. What is it you want your life to look like? Look at this. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. So it is up to you 100% to take control. Take life by its reins. Take life by the horns. Take life by the horns. So you can have a better sense of creativity in your life. You should not feel like you need to go home just to escape the world so you can be yourself. You should allow yourself to be authentically who you are all the time. And sometimes it can be sad when you are authentically yourself. Sometimes I feel that way when I'm authentically me. I don't have my filter or my veil and I'm just who I am. And then my husband's like, okay, the way you just said that or the thing you just did, that can put a sour taste. So yeah, we're going to wrap it up or whatever the case may be. And I'm like, that's not really what I was trying to do, but okay. Like, it can be saddening or daunting, but you still need to be secure in your own self and be confident in what it is that you believe in. And again, be bold and make the first move. Not allow other people to dictate to you. Okay? I just wanted to pull last word of advice. And they're giving you Taurus. I have. Think of all the beautiful things that you have in your life and that you will have in your life, okay? It doesn't matter if you have it now, if you've had it in the past, or if you want to have it in the future. You need to be focused on a lot of what I have. Taurus is very indulgent. Taurus enjoys luxury things, right? Luxurious things. But they, can be a little materialistic. So right now, with all this heavy spiritual energy, you want to stay grounded, right? Like I said, with this Virgo energy, that's earthly energy. You want to be grounded in this earthly experience and be focused on the things that you have that are beautiful in your life, okay? And the things that you have that are not so beautiful, you want to expel that. You want to let that go, right? You want to allow that to escape. You want to force it out your life. That's not something we want to hold on to right now. As the shadows come to a light and you see certain aspects, you can grieve the situation or the experience and choose to let it go. You do not have to sit in it. However, if we all come together and allow ourselves to be authentically beautiful and happy and vibrant in the true way that we are, there will be less jealousy or covetousness or people that are upset or feel like they're misunderstood. Okay, so that's what I have for you today, divine being. Thank you so much for coming and sharing this time with me. I just want to thank you and our collective higher selves and remind you that your angels are here for a reason and a season. You deserve the best, and the best is yet to come. One love.